Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Chris here in Hawaii with your London close trading session. Uh, Thanks for joining me. It was an interesting day yesterday. Able to take quite a bit of profit. So we will get started here. I'm just posting the link to the room. And if any of you guys are in there, give me 1 second, guys. Okay, let's get started. So like I said, interesting day. It was a real risk-off day, but there was no catalyst. I think what happened was the S&P reached positive territory from this whole coronavirus thing. So it seems like the consensus was most investors were kind of willing to wait on the sideline here while this was happening. As this was happening. So most of the losses were kind of made up from this whole thing. So where do we go from here? That's the question. And I think right now the market isn't sure. So there was definitely some profit taking on Aussie yen, all the yen pairs, as the yen got bought up pretty substantially. So that kind of signals to me once again that it's not really a risk-off environment as much as it was a profit-taking day. So I did mention that yesterday in the London close that, it seems like that was what the U.S. session was starting to do. So I thought Asia would follow through, and it seems like it's carried up until about mid-London, and then it's kind of stalled here in the middle. So, the dollar was definitely firmer as the mood swing. All the commodity currencies were lower, but the Canadian dollar, minimized the losses, slowed down in the upper 134s. And it seems like the Aussie and the Kiwi are starting to get some legs for another rally up, which it seems looks like. And then, the pound is still kind of weak as, the exit strategy is, kind of coming into play here. So, so what do we trade today? That's the big question here. As there's not a lot of news until tomorrow. We've got FOMC, but I think the market's going to kind of position for tomorrow as the anticipation on what the Fed will do here. So you can see from the heat map, like I said, Aussie, Kiwi being sold off, CAD being sold off. Swiss franc very strong, and yen strong except for against the Swiss franc. Euro actually was pretty well bid there, and pound was mixed up against the U.S., the Aussie, and Kiwi CAD, and then low against the low against Euro, Swiss franc, yen here. So. Okay, that's my girlfriend. She's leaving. But hey, this is the live trading session here. So it's 5:30 and 5:28 in the morning, and this is what we're doing. So anyway, trade-wise, a couple trades that I'm looking at would be maybe an Aussie yen breakout long. I think the Swiss franc is pretty well bid right now, so I'm kind of looking for actually a short on the Swiss franc yen. And then I was looking for a Euro Kiwi short here because I think there's more to go. I know the RBNZ does not want further strengthening of the Kiwi, but I think it's going to come here as their economy is starting to really step up. So be prepared for that. Watch out for that. But those are the three trades we're kind of looking at. So Swiss franc yen short, Euro Kiwi short, and Aussie yen. I think the Aussie will go longer here. So I'm just waiting for a decent price point to get in here. So let me show you these trades that I'm looking at right now. So Euro Kiwi, you can see it's definitely taken a move up here, but you know, it's kind of run into some volume, and I think it's going to try to make another play down here before it moves up again. So looking at the volume, which is what we always want to do here, because that tells us where the positioning is. It helps us better enter our trades. So there was some pretty substantial volume right here, and I think it tried to go up a leg higher, but did not work. And then when you go all the way from that big swing, you can see there's some volume here. So this is the question. This is the swing point right here. You know, will it take another leg up or another leg down here? You can see there's some more volume down here at 173.14. And then there's a smaller little cluster here at the bottom. But we shall see. And you know, one thing that I'm starting to really look at is a little bit more fluidity in the trading at the London close here. So if you really see some resistance here, you know, don't be married to one direction here. You know, I'm married to profit, and that's really where I want to be going. So, you know, I have a hypothesis of what direction it's going to go, but if I'm proven wrong, I have no hesitation going the opposite direction. So right now, it just seems like it's stalling here on this Euro Kiwi. So it looks like for the last couple hours, it's really been consolidating. So I don't know if it really has a direction it wants to go. So we're going to sit on our hands and wait on that one. So the other one I want to look at is the Swiss franc yen. So this one, once again, it's taken a nice little leg up here. It's run into some resistance, I think, with volume. And I would anticipate it to take another leg down because I don't think the Swiss franc's very strong right now. You look at the volume here. So there was a buildup at 113.22. And I mean, that's some substantial volume right here. And if you follow it all the way through, yep, it's almost the exact same level, 113.20. So it seems like that's the level that it might run into some resistance if it takes another leg down here. There's also some volume buildup here at 113, so the figure. So we're going to watch and see what this one does, but I would like to see it take a leg down here. And that's the direction I would be going in. You can see Euro Kiwi starting to go up a little bit, but nothing substantially where I'd want to get in right now. So we'll keep an eye on this. So really no trades right now. We'll keep an eye, and if there's something tradable, we will get in. But I don't see anything now, unless there's a little bit more follow through on that Swiss franc yen short, then we'll get in. So if it gets down to about maybe 45, I'd be interested in taking a short with a real small stop compared to profit target. We'd probably be targeting the figure at 113. So, all right. So while we're waiting for this, let me show you what I did yesterday. So this was an Aussie yen. And I'm going to show you kind of how I managed this trade, because I actually was able to take a lot of profit out of this yesterday. And, you know, initially we had our trade right here at 176. We got in at this level right here. And it started going down, and it just ran into a brick wall here. So on a lower time frame, there was a little bit of resistance here. And it was just stalling. So actually, I got out of this, and then on this spike up to 75.93, you know, really the fundamentals are in line with a move up. So we actually got in long right here, and got out at where our stop was going to be. So that was 76.14, I believe it was, or 13. So we were able to get a two-way win. And then actually later on in the session, you can see this huge drop here. So that tells, what I looked at here was, um, I looked at all the yen pairs, and all the yen pairs were being sold off. So I got in here again and was able to ride this thing down to, I'd say about here is where I got out. So we ended up taking 3 trades on this Aussie yen, and all 3 were winners. So it was a very, very nice trading day. And that's what I mean by just, we have our strategy in our London close, but you don't want to be so mechanical that you don't listen to what the markets are telling you. Don't be married to a direction. Don't be married to, your hypothesis. It doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. This is all about profit. So you want to stick to your trade plan and obviously stick with your stops, stick with your profit target. But if you see something moving like this, it's more of an advanced concept, obviously. I would say when you're starting off, you would want to keep your stops set, keep your profit target set. But as you start learning price action more, and that's where I think the courses can help you, and just talking with Nick more and myself, you'll be able to identify when things are about to reverse, or there's a high probability they're going to reverse. So, that's kind of what we did yesterday. And like I said, it turned out to be very, very profitable. So back to what we're looking at today, and it's still just consolidating. So nothing really, guys. We'll keep an eye on these 2 pairs and see if anything plays out. But right now, you can see, it's just dead stop. So not sure what direction it's going to go, but we'll wait and see. And if I see something good come up here a little bit later, I'll hop back on and let you guys know. But as of right now, no trades. I don't see anything substantially good here. Like I said, I'd like to keep an eye on Euro Kiwi and Aussie yen if it goes long, but I don't know if Aussie yen is going to go long here. It looks like it might be getting ready to go short. So we'll let you guys know if something happens here, and I'm just keeping an eye on price action, but there might be more profit taking to go here because, the Aussie did have quite a run. So same thing with Euro Yen. If there's more profit taking in place here, then it's, there might be a long in order. So that's why it's good to kind of wait and see and watch how these trades play out, because at the London close here, typically there's more follow through. But sometimes the market has other ideas in mind here. So we will keep you posted. And if you have any questions, let me know in the room. All right. Thanks, guys. to get in on the Swiss franc yen. And let me show you guys kind of what we did here. So we were going short, and we got in at we got in at 49. So we're looking at a 12 pip stop. And I'm actually going to target down here at the figure here. So at we're going to go 113.05. So that's the target we're looking at. We might run into some trouble here, but my guess would be there's some orders right in this level here below this this wick. So we might be able to get into a nice little profit here. So we'll keep an eye on it, and I'll let you guys know how it turns out, guys. All right, thanks.